People the internet over are always asking, when's the next Hulk movie? When's the next Hulk movie? Hulk movie? When's is it? In answer to that, I say, well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe never, but realistically, probably not never. When you look at Marvel's track record, they don't seem to have any faith in sending Hulk out on his own again. The last two solo movies haven't been total disasters, but there's certainly room for improvement in terms of storytelling and box office performance. And most of the success for the character came in 2012's The Avengers, where everybody universally agreed that's how you portray Hulk in a movie. So it makes sense then that all the rumblings we've heard now tie Hulk to other franchises in the MCU, rather than chancing another solo effort where he's just sad and running away from tanks like in Ang Lee's Hulk. Here's my impression of Ang Lee's Hulk, by the way. One of the most popular and more recent rumors is that he'll be showing up in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And that would make sense with the Hulk possibly blasting off into space at the end of the Avengers, ? But James Gunn has indicated that his sequel will carry on the story of the Guardians, with just a few additional characters. I mean, the first was a massive success, so its sequel doesn't need the Hulk. But what wasn't a massive success was Thor: The Dark Thor. I mean, it did okay, both commercially and critically, but it's considered by many to be one of the weaker films in Phase 2. And not because of all the portals. Did you see all those portals? Those were some pretty good portals. So with Thor being a popular character, but with his last entry getting a mixed reception, and the Hulk being a popular character, but not considered to be suited for another solo film, it makes sense that they could team up, as the latest rumor suggests. Many have theorized that the movie could very well bring together the end of the world Ragnarok storyline with the gladiatorial arena battles that is Planet Hulk. Think the TV series Gladiators mixed with the movie Deep Impact. Except better than both of those things. You'd bloody hope so, at least. Now, I know many people just want a flat-out Planet Hulk movie. It is one of his most popular story arcs, and with its own animated feature, but that movie would have to adopt predominantly CGI characters, with the film's lead being a predominantly CGI character, which isn't impossible, but with a Thor and Hulk team up, we'd get some sweet Hemsworth-Ruffalo action, but not in like a weird fan art way. But maybe. Also, I should mention that Universal apparently still own partial rights to a Hulk solo movie. So for Marvel to avoid having to strike some kind of deal like they did with Sony and Spider-Man, all they need to do is shoehorn him into someone else's film. So if this report does turn out to be true, which this tweet from Marvel possibly indicates, or it could be a coincidence, or it could mean that Thor is blocking Hulk from entering his movie. Look, it could mean literally anything. But if this is happening, it sticks with the direction that Marvel seemed to be going with by not making strictly solo endeavors. For example, The Winter Soldier was also a Black Widow / Falcon film. Plus, with the Ant-Man sequel, the title character will share equal billing with the Wasp. And Captain America Civil War will feature literally every Avenger, except Hulk and Thor, because maybe they're in space fighting each other and then teaming up to fight another guy. Thanks everyone. Now if you liked this, maybe you'll enjoy my podcast, The Weekly Planet, that covers movies and TV shows and comics. This Monday, we're actually giving away 2 original film sales from Back to the Future to raise money for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research. This comes courtesy of the Hill Valley Preservation Society. All that will be linked below, along with other videos of mine, or whatever. Question though, do you like the idea of the Hulk and Thor teaming up? And what other Marvel characters would you like to see join forces? If you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave them below. Alright, thanks everyone, take care.